Hello friends, welcome back to the session. Let's continue with my trading signals for Tesla and the Forex pair that I gave. So today is March 6th and we have, at least for Tesla, a red day. It completely goes down, the market. These last days have been very bad for the markets in general. Not just stocks, also cryptocurrencies, also Forex, also other indicators. So we had that, for example, I told you, the first days will be very volatile, okay? For example, we see yesterday, we see right here, this is the start of the day, it goes up, down, and up again. So in the end, it was a green day for Tesla, and it provided several opportunities for both long and shorts within the single day. So that was very good. It's exactly the kind of volatility that I was expecting. So right here, for example, on the 5, I told you this will be the start of this danger zone right here. Okay, days where we can see and we can expect some powerful corrections. Now, so far, this correction is not the biggest one. So far, it's around 3%, maybe sometimes a little bit more, maybe around those levels. But we can maybe see another very volatile day tomorrow as well, and could go even lower. There's also the possibility of going higher because it's the start of this circle right here. So if it ends up being a green day, we can safely assume that the correction happened on the 5 as was expected within this range of days. Remember, it doesn't mean that we're going to see 2 consecutive red days, 5 and 6. It only means one of these days. Now, for the 7 as well, the 7th of March is going to be very volatile. This is the day that kind of worries me, because if it closes on a red day, if it goes down on Friday, because it's Friday, it's very hard to recover from whatever damage is sustained by that day. Mondays and Fridays, if the price goes down, it's going to be affecting many other weeks, at least the succeeding week. In this case, the one that starts around the 10th of March, which also sees massive volatility and potentially a range of days where we can see corrections, especially around the 13 and 14, could happen sooner. It all really depends on what the price does on Monday, and especially on how it closes on Friday. So let's hope that we get a volatile day, but not so bad for Tesla, because Tesla in particular has been going downhill since December, I think. So and it's been going. It's been having difficulties since before that. So it's going to be very hard for Tesla if we keep going down and down and down. Okay, the next, basically the next support zone is around the 240 range, somewhere around here. So it could go even lower than that. So remember, guys, Tesla right here is in big trouble. Now let's take a look at the Forex pair. Remember, we're covering the British pound against the dollar. So let's see how it has been going. For example, I told you at the beginning of the prediction, I told you the 4, 5, 6, and 7 could be very volatile days. All of them. Now, we could also see some range. That's what I told you, because that's essentially what the yellow circle means. It means volatility or range. Okay, so for example, I was expecting extreme volatility, especially for the 5 and possibly the 5, for the 4 and possibly the 5 of March. So right here is the 4 of March, somewhere around here. And so far, this is kind of where it closes, around right here. So almost 1% non-stop going upwards. So very powerful appreciation for the pound against the dollar. Now on the 5 of March, again, look at this. So this is where it starts, and this is somewhere where it ends. So almost 2% combined these days. Both of them very volatile, and both of them going upwards. So the British pound is doing some rounds against the dollar right here. It was a expected start for this prediction for this week. So maybe we can see even more of this around the 9, possibly the 10 of March, because right here, the 6th of March, you can see it's a complete range. So this was to be expected. It was going to be very hard to see 3 consecutive volatile days going upwards. So especially since I told you it was only going to matter on the 4 and possibly the 5, we got both of these days. So it's very nice for whoever paid attention for these signals. Remember guys, I told you and I gave this information many days ago. Okay, you have ample time to prepare and actually execute winning, extremely profitable strategies. So for the 7, we can maybe see, I mean, it could be still a range because there's a possibility for that. I hope it kinda is, because on Friday I really like things go quiet, go relax. So a range could be the best case scenario, because if not, we can see maybe more of a day where it could go down, but at the same time it could offer some opportunities for longing this British pound. So around the next week, which starts around the 9, well, it's actually on Sunday, the next market day. So the 9 and possibly the 10, like I told you, possibly we have some likelihood of seeing green days. So if nothing really happens tomorrow, or at the very least we don't see a correction, we can see the British pound go even higher than this. Okay, maybe 0.50%, something like that. Okay, so it's going to be kind of interesting what level we can reach around these days. 9 to 10, especially the 10 to 9 to 11 could be very volatile days going upwards. I especially think the case is very strong for the 10 of March, but the 10 and the 11 basically are going to be very volatile days. I can see only danger around the possibly 12, and 13 to 14 will also be very volatile days. Okay, maybe one of these days will be completely down, but the other will be completely upwards. So that's basically all the signals, all the trading information that I have for you for the rest of this week and the beginning of the next one. Of course, you can see the entire prediction right here. Okay, you can basically, I give the same information for the overall month in the first video. Maybe I can start doing just posting the prediction as well, so you have you can use it some kind of a guide, because what I usually do is I usually only post this information on Twitter, on X, but maybe I should start doing it on YouTube. Anyways, I wish you a good day. I invite you all to subscribe, share and like. Give me your comments, give me your suggestions, whatever. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.